Welcome, readers. Before you scroll away, I want to tell you something that happened this week that reminded me why this channel exists. A reader left a comment asking for prayer because they were under a tornado warning. When I read those words, I stopped what I was doing and prayed right there. In that moment, I realized something. Behind every view, behind every comment, behind every reader is a real person. Someone may be carrying something heavy. Someone may feel alone. Someone who simply needed a little hope that day. And that is why All Things 98 is here. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. And if you've been reading with us all week, welcome back. Thank you for spending part of your week here. This week, we shared stories about everyday moments. We talked about sitting in a car before going inside, about almost walking right past someone, about waking up late and realizing that maybe what felt like a delay was actually God's protection. Those were simple moments, but they reminded us that God often speaks in the ordinary parts of our lives. One of my favorite things this week wasn't the views, it wasn't the likes, it was reading your comments. Some of you wrote amen. Some of you reminded us that God is always there. Some of you encouraged one another. And one reader simply said, "That was so needed." Those words touch my heart. This channel has grown from just 39 readers a few months ago to over 200 today. Every time someone joins, I don't just see another number. I see another person who chose to stop for a moment and spend a little time reading God's Word. And for that, thank you. This Saturday, my husband and I spent time talking about Psalms 23 together. We've read it many times before, but this time we slowed down. We talked about every single verse. And one phrase stayed with me all week. The Lord is my shepherd. It reminded me that a shepherd doesn't rush the sheep. He walks with them, he guides them, he protects them, he stays with them. I think that's something we all need to remember. Life can be busy, work can be stressful, bills can pile up, relationships can be difficult, health can be uncertain. But we never walk through these things alone. God is with us. As we begin another week, my prayer is that every story we share points us back to Him. If one story helps one person, if one Bible verse gives someone hope, if one prayer reminds someone they are not alone, then this channel is doing exactly what I prayed it would do. Before we finish, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you reading from today? I'm reading from Texas, and it would mean so much to know where our readers are joining us from. Thank you for being here. Thank you for encouraging one another. Thank you for making this week so special. And if something we talked about today encouraged you, would you consider sharing this conversation with someone who may need a little hope this week? You never know whose life can be touched by one single act of kindness. Until next Saturday, may the Lord bless you. May He keep you. May His peace go with you wherever you are. And thank you for being one of our readers. I'll see you next week, if it's the Lord's will. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. 1 Thessalonians 5:11.